What do you think the coach's role is? Just plain shout out. What do you think the coach's role in sports is? Encourage, thank you.
Motivate.
Inspire, motivate, yeah? Hold on, sorry. Mindset, oh, big word, yeah, mindset. Sorry? Belief. Yeah, just be a little bit careful on the word belief because the middle three letters of belief is lie. And some of our belief systems don't work for us, yeah? Keep going. Guidance, thank you.
Inspire.
Sorry? Lead, yeah? Inspire, yeah, belong. This has been telling us for this table. It's coming out here, well done. And it wasn't from there. Yeah, I knew it wasn't from there. I thought for a second, oh my God, they got that. Yeah, a few more words. Sorry? No. Try the second word, not the first. Love. I'll tell you why I have a problem with tough love. I know what you mean, but it's love, yeah? Share, teach, push. Yeah. Okay, that's better than push. Yeah, fine. Anyone else? Respect, honest. Who's mental? Okay. So think about all the words you just heard. That is a coach's role. And in about an hour and a half time, what time are we finishing the whole programme, say? 3:30? 4:30. To 4:30. At 4:30, they are all the words you're going to have to do to yourself to become what I call a leader in your own mind. Because you have to become a self-coach. I'm going to be your coach for the next 52 minutes. Pretty good, eh? I love that. 51. Just write down the word elephant. It's going to come very clear. I love that. 52, I thought it was pretty accurate from this distance. And then 51 and 52 seconds. Okay. Just write down the word elephant. It's going to come unbelievably clear later. Okay. But for the next 51 minutes, approximately, I'm going to be your coach. Then there'll be a few more people. But at 4:30, you've got to become your own coach. Now, what do commentators do in sports? Sorry? Analyse. And what are they analysing? That's key. Hold on. No, not the form of the play, the form of the past play. It's by milliseconds and it's semantics. They're commentating on what was. The coach's role is what will be. And we in this room are all players. And players can only play the game of life now. You can't talk about it, just be in it. Right now we're here. Just click my fingers like this. Now. That's all you got. The minute you start thinking, okay, no. There's Spanish dancer going on. You've only got moments of now. It's either you're a coach or a commentator. What else do commentators do in sports? Criticise. And what are they criticising? Past performance. Yeah. What else do they do? Predict. I like that word. Predict. And what are they predicting?
The future. Next.
Well, hold on. You're going a bit far. They're predicting the future scores based on past experience. And that's why the penalties were such a big thing. Because for 20 years we haven't won a penalty. So obviously we're never going to win. And imagine all the English players could hear the commentary. Or they could hear all of your voices. Oh no, this will be a disaster. We'll be able to go out next Wednesday night. Or last Saturday night. I mean, how many of you anybody watching it yesterday afternoon?
Yes.
How many of you are going to be watching it on Wednesday?
Yes.
But if you were the commentator, you wouldn't have given them a chance. Because you'd have gone in what I call commentator mode. So you have a choice right now to be a coach or a commentator. You can't be both in the moment. You can either be a coach or a commentator. Now let me tell you what happens in my life. That there are times where I'm unbelievably motivational. I've written all the books, I've won all the awards, and then someone says something to me, and that little voice comes in. And how many of you have ever had that where you just get a kick in the stomach? You go, ooh, that hurts. And what you do is you go into commentator mode. How many of you have ever had a fight with your partner? And then you start going into commentator mode. See, in our house, it's my fault. It's just easier that way. But we have a rule that if you're going to argue about a past event, and this is serious stuff, you may want to write this down, we are allowed to argue in our house for 9 minutes about past events. If we want to continue the argument, now don't you write this down, okay? This is definitely not for you. You need to write this down, okay? You'll hear why, I want you to write this down. If we want to continue our argument for longer than 9 minutes, we both have to get naked. Now, there is a reason for this. Is that I just said we've been married 33 years and been together 37 years. We kind of want to make it to 50 years, then it's enough, I think. Yeah, 50 years. But we kind of want to make it that way. And if we want to stay committed to being in a relationship, why are we going to continue holding the arguments? But if we really want to hold on to the argument, we've both got to get naked and argue. Now, I've got to tell you, this morning, when I'm arguing, there's things moving around. You don't even have to be arguing, there's things moving around. So the question is, and I'm being really serious here, I've just lost my total train of thought, but I'm going to get back to my train of thought, commentating. But you will go in sometimes into what I call commentator mode. It's okay to have a down day. You may not want to do 9 minutes, you may want to do 23 minutes. My son has very, 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 very mild cerebral palsy. And when he was born, after about 6 months, we got the diagnosis of his cerebral palsy. And as you can imagine, it was not a good day in our house, would you agree? Yeah. So we dealt with it all, and then 27 years later, and my son doesn't use his right arm very much, his arm is quite tight, I've done lots of work on this, I've travelled all over the world, I've written loads of books, and I'm good at self-motivation. But about 3 years ago, Daniel broke his left arm when he was in America. Now, if you don't use your right arm, and you break your left arm, it is not good news. Would you agree?
Yes.
Now, let me tell you what I did not say when it happened. I did not do this. Well, this is God's way of showing me a new way of dealing with it. Happy days, only 9 minutes. Just to let you know, I didn't go to that place. I was angry, I was pissed off, and I went for a massive emotional roller coaster. And Daniel was living in America and I was in London. And it took me a bit of time to get over it. Does that make sense? But after about 24 hours, we then had to change to go from commentator to coach. What do we need to do about it? How do we support him? But there'll be some people that go on and on and on and on about it. Are we okay there? Sure. And you know what? Speak to my wife, join the Hammer Peace Society, whatever. She'll get there. My son is phenomenal. He was on the X Factor, and when he was on the X Factor, everyone went, "Vote for the disabled one!" It's tough shit, and everyone's got shit. It's how you deal with it. When we have the break, let's have a chat about it. Is that okay? It's tough, this stuff, but you have a choice. Be in coach mode, or be in commentator mode. And you will have commentator mode. How many people in this room have ever had one of those shit days? Put your hands up. We've all had them. The problem is, put your hands down, there are some people still living and being there. Just understand. Mustafa, what's the 3 words we've got to do? Fatima, rather. What are the 3 words? Bit up in here.
Let go.
There you go. I'm not saying it's easy, but recognise what's the payoff for holding on to your anger. And if you write, everyone write down the word anger. A-N-G-E-R, anger. There is a problem when you have anger moments, because you're 1 letter short of danger. Put an E in the front and you'll see what happens. People normally might go, anger. That's what came out from this table over here. So, I want everyone in the room to understand, you can either be a coach or you can be a commentator. Recognise when you go into commentator mode, it's okay to have feelings. We are not, I'm trying to think of the right word. We have emotions. Does that make sense? So when you're feeling shit, and I apologise for using that word, acknowledge it. And then think, what's going on, and what do I need to do to go into coach mode? Some people, and my wife quite likes to live in it. She quite likes a bit of a moment. She belongs to the BMW club. That's the bitching, moaning and whining people. She quite likes it. That's okay. A few people are going, oh, it's not nice, it's fine. I'm not talking behind the back, to the back of the room. But I'm just saying, be aware, we're allowed to have emotions. And if you suppress emotions, it's a bit like a beach ball. Have you ever put a beach ball under the water? Eventually it rises with massive gumption and all the rest. So just be aware. Live the feeling, but don't hold on to the feeling forever. So, I'm going to put up a word on the chart. As soon as you see the word on the screen, on the chart, I want you to